Alright, so for this tutorial, you're just going to need the blush, which is we're going to use as an eyeshadow. You're going to need the NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk. And then you're also going to need your lipstick. The lipstick is going to be that same bubblegum pink shade that we used in the fall for the competitions. This isn't the exact one, but that's the color. If you already bought it for the fall and you bought the right one, then great, you don't have to go get it again. If you didn't buy it and you used somebody else's, or you bought the wrong one, you should buy it. It's just at CVS. You also need liquid eyeliner, either a felt tip or a actual liquid eyeliner, whatever you want to do. And then you're also going to need foundation, powder, blush, and then if you want, you can, contour, bronze, eyebrows, whatever it is that you do for your makeup. Basically, the point of this video is so that you know how to do your makeup, and so that we're not wasting time by having other people do our makeup for us, or me do the makeup for you. It's not a complicated makeup. There's no difficult wing or anything like that. It's very simple. You have this video that's pretty long, pretty detailed. If I see that your makeup is wrong, I will make you redo it. So I just recommend that you watch this video, you learn how to do it, and you learn how to do it for yourself, just for time's sake. If you didn't see the makeup that I just held up in the beginning of the video, I'm going to post pictures of them at the end so that you can actually see a detailed picture of what they look like and, all the shades that you're going to need. You can just buy these all at CVS. They're not that expensive. Go ahead and watch the video, learn how to do it, watch as many times as you need to, pause, rewind, do whatever. I try to be as clear as possible. If I'm not clear on something, or you have a question or something that I didn't answer or clarify or anything like that, ask me about it in the comment section. The comment section is not a place for you to go and chat and whatever. It's just for questions. If there are things on there that's not a question, I'll delete it. Make sure that you leave any questions that you have down there so that, don't have your captains text it to me or whatever, just so in case anybody else has that same question, I'm not getting duplicate questions. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And here's how to do your makeup. Okay, so you're going to take the white Jumbo NYX pencil, just like we used for marching season. This one, however, is going to be in the shade Milk. So this is actually going to be a stark white. Now this part's very important, okay? You see her eye right here, where it's like if we were to do a winged liner, it would come up right here. See that line? You're going to take your pencil and you're basically going to make a line here and a line like here, so that we have a V shape, okay? Does that make sense? So you're basically going to do this. See that? And then you're going to do the same thing. I'm going to make it a little longer. You're going to do the same thing right down here. Okay? Can you see how I kind of made that shape? The bottom one, however, doesn't need to be quite as long as that top one, so that when you look at her on the side, she has like a V coming out of her eye. See that? Open your eye. Okay. It looks kind of crazy right now, but bear with me. Okay? Okay, so after you draw your lines, they should only be about that long. Close your eyes. Okay? They're not super long. You're just basically carving out a section for yourself. Now, with the same pencil, you're going to basically, close your eyes, you're going to basically cover the eyelid, okay? But you're not going to go in this section that we marked out, okay? So you're going to leave that part alone. And you're going to color in the eyelid, basically, like I'm doing. It's okay to touch the top of that white, just as long as you don't get into this little patch right here, okay? We'll get to that later, okay? Because if you mess this up, you won't be able to do it the rest of the makeup, because there's a purpose for this, okay? Then you're going to take your finger like I just did, and you're going to blend in that white so that it's not so patchy, and you're going to make it all one smooth shade throughout the eyelid. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of fill that out. Make it white. So now you look like this, okay? Close your eyes. So I'm going to fill out this top part right here. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. I just filled out that top part so that it like connects that top line. Okay, so now her eyelid is filled in. You're going to take a little brush like this. It's flat and skinny. Okay. And you're going to take the NYX blush that we're using as eyeshadow. And on one side of the brush, you're going to take a lot of that pink. Okay, just get pink. Get a bunch of pink on one side of the brush only. And then in the part that I just colored in with that white, I'm going to pat this pink on, okay? Just pat it. Don't rub it like this, because otherwise you're going to move the white underneath it, and then it's going to get all sloppy, and we don't want that. So right now you're literally going to set down the white with the pink. Because that white is creating a base for our pink so that our pink doesn't move. Notice how I'm not taking the pink into this little crease, right? Okay, it has to stay outside of the crease. Right there. I'm not taking it any further than that. Okay? You're going to keep doing this until you see no more white on the lid, okay? It's okay to see the white on the corners because that part's going to be white later on, okay? Now, I'm taking a fluffier brush. See it? It's really fluffy. And in the same pink, that same pink that you used, just going to swirl that around. Get a lot of that pink, and then I'm going to blend this, like windshield wipers, into the crease of her eye so that I make it very blended and smoky. And I'm not going to take this over here into that white section that we want to have. We're going to keep it over here in just the crease, and you're not going to go past that line that you drew earlier in the makeup. After you've gotten it in that crease, you're going to just blend the rest down onto the eyelid so that it's nice and deep, a nice deep pink. After you've done that, you're going to go back with that very first brush, that flat little brush that we used to pack on the pink. And you're going to take it onto the tip. So I'm literally going to dip it like this, okay? Onto that tip, the top of it, this part, okay? And then you're going to put it on your bottom waterline. So look up, and you're going to put this underneath your eyelashes like this, and you're going to rub it on the bottom lid, okay, really close to that waterline, really close to your lash line, okay? Don't drag it down too much. And you're also not going to take it into that little section that we sectioned off, okay? Just right here and dragging it over. And notice how I took it kind of low on her eyelid? Okay, you want it low because it's a very smoky and like soft look. So it's going to be low. That's what you want. Okay? The next part of this makeup, you're going to take that NYX crayon again, the same one that you started with. And in that little section that we didn't color in yet, we're going to color it in now. Close your eyes. We're gonna like color in that V part, okay? So I'm just literally kind of just dotting it on her. Okay? Open, look up. I'm just going to get it into that little spot. Okay. And then I'm going to push it with my fingers. And then I'm going to dot some more. Push in with my fingers. And now I'm going to take a clean brush. So you can use the same brush that you used the pink, but you need to clean it. All of it. You have to get all of the pink off. Otherwise, you're going to ruin the look. Okay, I would just suggest getting a clean brush, but if you don't have one, just clean off that brush really good. Then you're going to take a white shade. You're going to take a lot of that, just a lot of it, just swirl it in there. And then you're going to set that cream again, but with a white instead. So it's going to look, it's not going to look any different. In person, it's going to look a little more bright. Notice how I'm not really like keeping it in that corner. I'm just kind of circling it around. Okay? It doesn't have to be super perfect. Okay? Because it's very smoky and very fluffy and like cloud and cotton candy, okay? We're just giant cotton candy balls. I don't know. Open. Okay? So then once you have that, you notice how if you look at her, you can see the distinction between the pink and the white. And then down here, it just looks white. So we're going to fix that. We're going to take that same little flat brush, dip it in like we did for the bottom water line, and you're going to take it and you're going to make another line, just like you did with that white. So can you guys kind of see how I start that little white line? I'm sorry, the little pink line. And you're going to just darken that out. So you're going to basically like trap the white between two pinks. Okay, top and bottom pink. Okay, and same thing up here. Just a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That look nice.
I haven't seen this.
Okay. I'm going to just kind of dust this down a little bit more. Look up. So that it doesn't look like it's a harsh line. I kind of want it to blend into that bottom makeup that we have.
It's not complete.
After you've done the makeup, you're going to do your inner corner highlights. You're going to take that NYX crayon, the same one that we've been using the entire time, and you're going to literally like draw a circle, okay? Notice how I'm only taking it right there. Okay, I'm not going to literally draw it all the way out here. No, hello. Okay, we're going to keep it as close to the tear duct as we can. I'm going to take my finger and literally pat right there, okay, to blend it out and disperse it evenly. Okay, you need a little more on the top. Okay. Hold your eyes. Okay. Then after you've done that, you are going to take that same white, okay, and you're going to set it, okay, just like we did with the other side. Alright. This makeup doesn't have a wing, okay? It does have top eyeliner, so liquid liner, you know, either this or like a liquid, and you're just going to line the top eyelid. So you are going to line that top lid, but that's it. You are not going to do a wing whatsoever at all. Because this white part right here, that push out, that fan out, is going to look like your wing, okay? Because on both eyes, you'll see at the end, I'll have a picture that it's very, like, out, okay? That's what we want. After you've done that, you're going to take, again, that same NYX liner, and you're going to put this as your eyeliner for the bottom eyelid, okay? After you've done that, then you will apply your mascara, okay? You have to be very careful when you apply your mascara, because if you get the black on the pink, it'll be noticeable, and that's not cute. Then the very last thing that you're going to do is you're going to take that same white color that you used for this part, and you're going to highlight underneath your brow, okay? You're just going to dust that there. Okay, what that's going to do is it's going to lift your eyebrow, and it's going to also help blend in that line from the pink. Okay, it's basically going to make it look softer. Very, very, very small difference, but it matters. Okay. Then after you've done your eye makeup, you will then apply your face makeup. Do not apply your face makeup before you do the eye makeup. When you apply your face makeup, you got to be careful and, you know, apply around this area, okay? Don't cover that up, because then you have to redo it, and that's a waste of time, okay? You're going to use, for this look, you guys are going to use that same bubblegum pink that you used for competitions during marching season. Do you remember? I think it was in the shade Matte Diva, that really hot bubblegum pink. Like, it was pink. Okay, I have a different shade, or a different brand, but it's basically this. Okay. That really pink shade. I know that Lisa bought the right one. So whichever one she has, that's the one that you need to buy. If you didn't buy the right one during marching season, that's what you're going to need for this season. So I would go buy it. So then you're going to apply the lipstick. So there's, your makeup. Ciao. Before, not cute, super cute.